I am miffed, irritated, perturbed even. I hired a contractor, paid him $2,700 to handle the more, what I consider to be the mundane details of the remodel. The rough plumbing, the rough electrical, and basically everything up to the drywall. My primary concern, as we've discussed before, was the drain blockage in the downstairs bathroom. That was the whole purpose for starting this remodel to begin with. But if there's one thing I've learned over the last couple of days is if you want anything done right, you got to do it yourself. Let me show you what I mean. So let's start with the door. Originally, we had a 30-inch door in here. We widened it to accommodate a 36-inch door, which, great, it's in. That's awesome. He forgot to trim up around the edges. It's not that big a deal. I can handle that. But let me show you something. This door is latched right now. Watch what happens when I push on it.
That's not supposed to happen, but let me tell you why it does.
So you see this door latch right here? You see how one side of it is sloped and the other side is flat? What's supposed to happen is that sloped side is supposed to slide up against this latch and pop in, with the flat side facing you guys. And what happens then is if somebody were to push on the door, it would stay shut, right? And look at that. It's installed backwards. So we're going to have to uninstall it, flip it around, install it. Now I know what you're thinking. Dave, don't nitpick. So he got that thing backwards. It's not the end of the world. It's a couple of screws and no big deal, right? If only that were the only thing. Here's the vanity. Now, typically what happens is the right side is supposed to be the cold side. And yet, strangely, I've got hot water coming out of my cold side. And again, I know what you're thinking. Dave, just get under there and switch the lines. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it's not, but it's just one more thing. And so when I went under there to take a look what I saw. Where's the P-trap, you might be asking? I asked that same question. You know what he said? Oh, it's under the vanity because it was too close to the wall. And I said, yeah, it's too close to the wall. There was supposed to be 12 inches of space between the vanity and the wall. That's what I had asked for. You can see how if he had moved this over 12 inches, he would have had room for an S-trap. I might be able to fix that. But let me show you something else. Check this out, right here. Now I know what you might be thinking. Dave, why is there an extra 2 inches at the back of your toilet? That's because this guy roughed in for a 14-inch rough-in toilet. This is a standard 12-inch rough-in toilet. Again, it's one of those, it's not that big a deal. I can deal with the 2 extra inches of space. I've got the room for the toilet to stick out into the bathroom. But why would I want that? You know what I mean? But let's check out the tub, shall we? I want you to take a really good look at this tub, right? This is a 48-inch walk-in tub from American Standard. It's got air jets, it's got water jets, 2 buttons here. And he's got it so, look at that gap right there. So the idea here that we're going to do is, you see this wall right here? Once we put the wall material up, we're going to put a hand shower bracket here, and we're going to hang this up here, and this will be a shower head. We'll have a shower curtain right in front of here, and it will be a stand-up shower for those that want it. It'll be a walk-in tub for those that need it. But I'm going to draw your attention back to the gap between this and the wall. Now, ideally what would happen is this would be flush to the wall, and I would install a tile flange all the way around and bring the wall set down. I can do just a basic acrylic wall set. I can do hardy backer and tile, whatever I want to do. But now what I'm going to have to do is basically probably put another, an extra sheet of drywall so it meets up to the tub, and then install the tile flange, which is great. And to top it all off, the icing on the cake, the creme de la creme, the whole punchline of this whole thing is not only am I out that money, but the original problem of the drain backing up, it's better, but instead of the toilet flushing into the shower like it did before, the tub now drains down and up into the toilet sometimes. So it's better, but it's not fixed. So anyway, the point is, if you see me live, I could use your support. I could use your hype. I will be going live, fixing what I can, and I could use some encouragement. I'd like you to wish me luck.